Namaste everyone. I hope you're doing good. So my name is Rohit Chopra. I'm the founder of Adhyatma Yoga, and today we are going to talk about urinary tract infections or UTI. So what are the causes of these infections? One of the main causes is the personal hygiene. Many times people don't maintain their personal hygiene. They don't take a bath every day, especially in the winter time. It is quite seen that many people they don't have a bath every day, and especially during bath, people should really wash their sexual organs, and which is something neglected often. People think, oh, it's a kind of a dirty thing to do, but it's not. Please take care of yourself. Please wash the sexual organs, and for doing that, use a pH balanced soap, or you can also use P Safe. That's a product that I could recommend. It's a natural based product, and the link is in the description box. You can buy it from the link. Also, people who have diabetes, they can have these infections, and also though some people who have many sexual partners or have sex quite often, they also can have the UTI and urinary tract infections. So coming to the asanas, the first asana that is good for UTI is Padottanasana. For that, please lie down. And now breathing in, raise both the legs together, and breathing out, down. So I'll show it once more. Breathing in, raising both the legs together. So keep the knee straight and try to stay there for 30 seconds, or and even better till 1 minute, and then slowly going down. So in case you have problem doing this one, you can do single leg, breathing in, same thing with the right leg, staying there for 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then breathing out, down. Then the other leg, breathing in, going up, staying there for half a minute to 1 minute, and then breathing out, down. When you are holding for half a minute or 1 minute, the breathing will be normal. So now we'll go on to the next asana, that is Bhujangasana. For that, lie on the tummy. Now keep the legs straight, the toes, heels, and knees joined, and both the hands by the side like this. Now breathing in, raise the head, the neck, and the spine, looking up. Then breathing out, down. Again breathing in, breathing out, down. So Bhujangasana you can practice for 5 times, and every time try to hold there for as long you're comfortable. The third asana is Supta Baddhakonasana. For that, you can lie down, bending both the legs, and now slowly you can place the legs by side, slowly like that, and relax. Now take a breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, and try to relax the organs, the places where you're feeling discomfort. Try to relax it with the breathing. Breathing in, coming to the center, and then breathing out straight. So this you can do for 1 minute, 2 minutes. In case you have difficulty going down fully, you can put two cushions on both the sides to give a support. maybe a pillow or something to give support over here. Okay, so these were the asanas that you can do to heal the UTI. And I would like to give you three tips that are very good for that. Drink a lot of water. Please have at least 3 to 4 liters of water so that you can flush out all the toxins. And second thing is that right for the time being, try to avoid spicy food and alcohol and anything that can create toxins and heat in the body. Non-veg food, try to avoid that just for the time being. Try to have a simple vegetarian diet. The third thing I would like to say is have foods that are rich in vitamin C. So try to have amla. Amla has is supposed to have the maximum amount of vitamin C, and it's very easily available in India. And you can also have lemons. You can have oranges and all those things that are rich in vitamin C. So all the best, and I really hope that it benefits you. And if you want, you can have a personal class with me. To book a personal class, please connect with me on this number that you can see in the screen. Also, I'm also on Instagram, so if you want, you can connect with me over there as well. So take care, be happy, stay healthy. Namaste.